What's up, everybody? Welcome back. This is Final Hydra, and today we're going to be continuing our playthrough of Mutant Year Zero Road to Eden. Wait, what am I supposed to be doing right now? Well, we were at the House of Bones. We did that jazz. Maybe Izza and Fala is our next avenue. Gotta rescue Hammond. I don't know if he was going towards the level 35 area or not, but we're going to be going over this way. Hunter ghouls are excellent shots at a distance. Okay. Alright, that's right. We've got the new guy in the party.
Disband for now.
We've got the group. Let's get moving. Got rid of Ducks. His wing thing never worked for me. It just was strange. I don't really... It's like I didn't understand why it didn't work, and that's what made it so frustrating, because it was like I felt like there was stuff higher than him that he could fly to, but didn't turn out that way. So, here we are. We got the group. We're here to party. Investigate.
See the formation of these blast marks. There's a killer out there with a killer aim. Maybe those metal men have something to do with this.
The Metal Man. I'm here to ask you questions about your Metal Man. Oh, we got some metal men right there. I don't know if that's directly what he was referring to by metal men, but take that piece of crap. Take that piece of scrap. Here we go. Back to the party. I don't know what party you bring scrap to. Maybe. Oh, but like, what if it was like a junkyard party, but you know, it was just in an abandoned lot, and they're like, we're gonna turn this into a junkyard. Everybody, BYOS, bring your own scrap. We're gonna have a good time. Oh.
What are the machines doing? They're crazier than us. We've got to run one another. That's what Snubble said. And Bilge and Muckley. Now Snubble, Bilge, and Muckley have no heads because they ran. Muckley had 1 foot. How can he run? We are faster than Muckley. We will make it.
These ghouls are probably hiding from the robots. Split up.
Whoa, they're just running right across their sight lines. Yeah, I guess he saw me there.
Eyes over here! Kill the freak! As good as dead! Dance with me!
Very strange, not great. This is bad stuff. I kind of want to load back real fast just because I screwed up there like so badly. Like that was just unnecessary. Like I was trying to get up there to like get around him, and I don't know, I think it just wasn't letting me get into cover. Like one, my dudes ran right across their sight line. Very strange right there.
Disband for now.
Man, I really wish there was like a sprint button, but I can understand why there isn't as well. Alright, grab that. We kind of know that there's an issue with the metal men. We'll have to figure that out. I wonder if it's possible to use that to our advantage right now.
See the formation of these blast marks. There's a killer out there with a killer aim.
Killer with a killer aim. We're
Maybe
about to
those
kill
metal
him.
men have something to do with this.
Oh, grab that.
Either I'm seeing things, or there's a bunch of armed robots patrolling the road. They must have killed these ghouls.
And they're coming right at me. Hold on. Inventory. Let's be smart. EMP grenades? Yeah, let's bring that. We only have one though. Our silent weapons. I mean, we've got this nice shotgun. He's got this. I'm ready to give it a try. like to actually be closer to this one. Alright, let's go for the ambush on this one, the level 20. We're going to give it our best shot. And that's really... Oh, that is not a lot of damage. That's only a 75% chance to hit. That'll give her a 100% chance. I don't care if it's alerted, that's fine. Like, I'm about to shoot it in the head. So it was going to know that we were here one way or another. Alright, activate him. I don't think we're getting nearly close enough for this. Chain lightning, sneak. Ooh. I don't think we're going to get anywhere near the damage threshold we need going quiet. We may have to actually shoot. I guess well, the critical probably helped out a lot. Alright. Yeah, that's just not going to do it.
Don't it?
Knock him down. Okay, dead. Alright, but now, you know, we learned something from that, actually. And that is that there's no way we're taking that guy out quietly. Not with the kind of stealth technology, not with the kind of weapons we currently have. It's just not, we're not going to be able to knock these guys out without alerting the rest of the entire area. Now, we are pretty far away. Maybe that's worth it to try. Yikes. This dude has a lot of health. Oh man, does this guy have some health. Holy crap. So right now he's got what, a 50% chance? That's kind of rubbish. That'll give it a 100% chance, but no ability to sneak anymore. Or he won't have any cover, that's what I mean. Alright, let's go here then. We seem to be just far enough away from everyone else that these sounds that we're making aren't really alerting the entire crew.
Resisting arrest.
We are not resisting arrest, we're just shooting the crap out of you. Police bot? Oh, it's police, I got it. I get it. I get what it is. Interesting. Interesting. I feel bad. We're like attacking police robots. Maybe they weren't even bad. Like, we may have just attacked this guy for potentially almost no reason.
Regroup.
I'm not 100% sure. But let's keep... Wow, they're just... broken guns everywhere. That thing did do a lot of damage, I'll give it that. I see the scrap over here and like what's inside of me can't just leave it. Okay, we got some marauders over there.
What are the machines doing? They're crazier than us. We got to run when they're not looking. That's what Snubble said. And Bilge and Muckley. Now Snubble, Bilge, and Muckley have no heads because they ran. Muckley had 1 foot. How can he run? We are faster than Muckley.
That's what they said, and now they're dead. Those rodheads are hiding from the metal men.
So what should we do? Do we fight them? Do we fight the metal men? Here's the thing. If we enter into combat with these guys, are they going to just fight us? Or are they going to fight us and the metal men? Because we're so close, like, we'd have to make enough noise to give away our position there. A cold box? Well, I'll take that.
A metal box with a door. Perhaps to keep something fresh. Food or drink, perhaps.
This looks like one of those cooling boxes. I've seen many, but none in a functional state such as this.
I think the ghouls kept souvenirs cold in these boxes. There's still some blood inside.
Yikes. Yikes. We're keeping the human parts in that box over there. Do I have a map of this area? Can I have the zone map, please? Oh, I'm just a dummy. Oh, well, this is great, but I really just wanted like a little map of this area, if possible, but it doesn't seem so. That over there is like, that's what the ghouls are guarding, it looks like. Alright. Thinking we go up here, we do our best to get up here quietly and kill this dude. Kill one, both. I'd like to just kill one at a time. Oh, wait. Whoops. Entered combat a little too early there. Because we know he's going to rotate this way. So let's give it a hot. Let's give it a mo, as they say. Alright, let's just start the ambush, because if I don't, guess what? I'm not even going to get this dude. Hold on, let me see. If I move here, that's 75, 75, 75. Alright, so literally this is my best shot. I'll take it. Switch to the quiet weapon. He's totally on fire. He's totally dead, but I like to always make sure.
Stay down.
Oh, we gotta level up.
Well, look at that. Izza and Fala. The fairy tales are true, huh?
I don't know what we just investigated that this guy had to just talk about. Oh, I guess, is this the fairy tale? Were there fairy tales of this place? Alright, let's, 1, level up the crew. Mutations, what do we got, 4 points? Frog legs jump to any location within range. See, like, that makes more sense than the wings that only let you fly high up. Like, that's just strange to me. So we're going to save up for the frog's legs. How about you? He's got 4 points. I kind of want him to get more health, because more health is just always good. But this is super good. We're going to save up. Across the board. Save up on everybody.
Come on.
Oh, let's ambush this boy. Alright, 1, we gotta move up. I mean, he's totally gonna see me. I don't really care. If we do it fast and quiet, it won't matter. Switch back to the quiet weapon, please. 75. I don't like the 75% chances. I'd much rather have the 100% chance. Because if I miss on the 100, I just, you know, I go home and I cry about it later. Move up. Oh no, Oh, he's gonna live with one hit.
What you got?
Oh, that's super interesting. Okay, so now we know, because I didn't know that before. If they've got like a damage over time on them, they'll die at the start of their turn. See, that is super useful stuff that I was pretty much very unaware of. Okay, one. Put him there. No, that's a really bad spot. I feel like we have to initiate right now. Who has the EMP grenade? Wait a minute, wait a minute. Hold the phone. Those guys aren't robots. Uh-oh.
I'm gonna warn you again.
Okay. I've made a blunder here. The metal men that we killed were the metal men that they were afraid of. Oh my god, I didn't know. I thought these guys were the metal men. Alright, one. Put her here. Okay. We have to, we can initiate and we can do this. We don't have to worry about stealth now. Activate. Wait a minute, how is this not a target? Oh, is it because he's on the other level? This is dumb. Okay, so what, I have to be on the same level. I can't shoot chain lightning down a level? That just seems weird. Alright, that seems like it'll do some damage to them. This will do a lot more to a single one. I guess we could get the hunter out of the way and then focus on the big boy.
Don't get stupid.
Oh, we got a critical as well. That's really good. Yeah, of course they heard me. I'm right here. I fired a very loud gun. Who thought they didn't hear me? We're getting some nice criticals right now, and that sucks because I feel like we're not going to get any criticals on this big guy. He looks like a mother, so let's knock... Oh. What just happened there? What? Okay, that's utter garbage. You telling me I can't knock this dude down? Alright, he's on fire, but... We're 100% about to just lose the piggy boy. Dude, what utter garbage? Like, that's not described in any capacity. That's never been portrayed to me that that's something I have to worry about. Oh, okay. Yeah, I know he's gonna shoot him. He's bleeding out. That's really great.
Another arc ledger down.
Of course, none of these. Alright, let's get him back up. He's super useful.
Okay, I'm okay.
Does the lightning do anything else? Lighting him on fire doesn't really facilitate anything. Let's move up. Just keep shooting him. I mean, we've got a decent chance at some criticals, so... Oh, I was really hoping that I'd get the... Oh my god. Just blast this guy. Jeez. This guy's like ridiculous over here. Now this does 6 damage. Now what does her pistol do? 5? Crit chance stays the same. I mean, we're laying into him. He's gonna kill that down guy though. I'm pretty sure this turn he's gonna kill him. Oh, okay. Oh, his knockdown didn't do any damage. Oh, that's right, because he was already hurt. Just take this sucker out. Take this joker out.
Sweet.
Not a fan of how that encounter went. Like, jeez. Did he even drop anything? No, he didn't. Wow.
Over here.
What utter trash. Alright, so we get that. What's in the chest? Show me what's in the box. Something good, please? A pipe gun. Man, we already got that. That's crap. That was totally not worth. Very lackluster in comparison to what we were hoping for, I guess. I was hoping for more things. Let's put it like that. I was hoping for better. Now, we came all the way out here. This area doesn't really seem to connect to anything. Well, let me put it like this. Haven't found an exit just yet, so... This kind of seems like an area that facilitates just coming out here, fighting some enemies, getting some extra, you know, experience on the board, you could say. Now, I wonder if I could have... probably, maybe not. I'm not sure. I'm just, like... I'm really trying to think. Could I have turned these metalmen against them? I don't know. Maybe. Kind of, sort of, maybe. Not really. A lot of scrap out here, which is really nice. Take all that. Totally worth it to just spend the time collecting it all. But it does not look like there's another way out of this area. So... Sadly, this was an encounter that was kind of just set up just to come here for that gun box, which gave pretty much nothing of merit. Little sad that that's actually all it had. It seemed like having to fight a dude that you apparently cannot knock down, which is something that is now really useful to know, so I won't waste my guy anymore. Like, that totally sucked. I did not enjoy that. I kind of felt like I got, like, screwed there. I was like, nobody's explained to me that you can't knock those guys down before. So I was just like, really? Like, I feel like I'm just at the mercy of my own lack of game knowledge, I guess.
Have you heard that old legend? The two star-crossed lovers, Izzer and Fala, ran away to a lost palace somewhere in this area. This might sound crazy, but could this be the palace?
If this is the actual Lost Palace, I'm betting there's some treasure inside.
These star-crossed lovers better have some supplies. We need them.
That's weird. They didn't talk about that at all when we first found the place. Like, let's see. Is there a way to, like, check what we found here? Like, I wish I could actually see, like, a map of, like, that, but it doesn't seem so.
Everybody fan out. This
I kind of feel dumb. Like, am I... Wait, what's over there? Hold the phone. Wait a minute. Now, I just saw something way off there on the right. We got to investigate. There has got to be a way to get to that. Oh, look at this. I'm a dummy. I didn't even see this before. See what happened to you? Oh, jeez.
cover me. This way.
Please, no. Well, we just straight up lost, so I'm just gonna load game there. Right? Like, here, you know what? Let's see. Just for... I actually think we could have taken one of them out. Potentially. Wait a minute, I've got an idea. Hold on, I've got an idea. No, that's a bad idea. I had an idea, but that was a bad one. This doesn't do a lot of damage, but it will hit all of them, right? Yeah, it just does 3 damage to all of them. I mean, effectively, I could have just tossed a grenade on them and it would have done the same thing. Now, I don't know how long the vines will hold them. I'm hoping one more turn. Nope. I was really hoping one more turn. Yikes.
Knock her down.
I mean, she's dead now. This is it. Goodbye. Jeez, that is brutal.
Look at.
That is some brutal damage that those little puppers throw. Holy crap. Wow. Sadly, it's saved right there. I mean, now I have to collect all this scrap again. I almost want to go back there and try my best to maybe fight my way through that one a little better. I think it's possible. I mean, if you immobilize them enough, you could get somewhere in that fight. Now, this is the Palace of Izza and Fala. Now, what do they have, though? Like, what do they really think I'm supposed to find here? Like, these are refrigerators. This is this big dude. There was one weapon box.
Split up. Move out.
Yeah, I don't really think that there's much here with this weird fairy tale that they were just talking about. I think that may have just been like some colorful, fun flavor text, but like, it doesn't have like a real valid point, I don't feel, personally. I just have to make sure I go back through really quick and actually get all these parts that I saw everywhere. And that I'm not just leaving those, because that would totally not be fun. Okay. I think that was most of it. I think I'm missing one piece of scrap on the other side, which I really should take a walk for. So, let's do that. I kind of feel we could take out one of those dogs. By how fast we were kind of melting through them, I feel like one is definitely possible. I'm not willing to just walk away from this right now. Can I save possibly right here? Yeah, let's save. So if I screw up again, we don't have to collect all the scrap. You know?
Have you heard that old legend? The two star-crossed lovers, Izzer and Fala, ran away.
Okay, let's give it a try. See, now this is not going to deal nearly as much.
Like that.
Hit him like that.
Feel that?
Oh, he does alert the others. And then he downs that guy immediately, which is super bad. How far can they run? Like, this is what it's going to come down to. Is like right there.
Here, let me help you.
Thank you.
Can I get them? Okay, I can hit them all. That's 2 turns of them being vined, it looks like. %25 chance to crit. Let's just hit him. Okay, 1 dead.
Bullseye.
That's some it's probably some decent XP as well. Alright, here's what I'm thinking. I think we have 1 more turn on them. I'm not 100% sure. I have a Molotov, but that's just going to deal 1, and I kind of worry that... I was like, is there a way that if we light this area on fire, that the melee enemies won't just try to run through it? Not good.
Stalker down.
Should have stayed home, tough guy.
There's totally a way to do this.
Serves you right!
Come on, just keep... Alright, good, good, good. Is it 1 more turn of the vines? Or no, the vines are going to end right here. Come on. Oh, God, if it gave me 1 more turn with the vines. There it is. And then he gets healed automatically because we beat the combat. Yes. Everybody got a level up for that one.
Advance.
I mean, we got people a little hurt probably from it, but we're okay.
Cover me. Move out.
Come on. Come on. Give me something that's not a piece of garbage. Oh, the slinger, an ancient... Okay. Does some nice damage. It's got an ammo of 1. I'm concerned about that. It's damage or it's ammo of 1.
Stay back.
But let's try that out and see what it looks like. We did get a really nice kill there on this group. I really wish we didn't have the piggy go down again, but
This way.
we'll make it work. So that was pretty good. All right, let's have a look at this gun now. I think we'll be putting it on her, right? This 30% chance to knock back. Like, that's super good, though, on the pipe gun. But I do kind of have her as, like, my ranged, like, assassin at this point. So let's have a look. Oh, we could have given her the state switcher. That's right. But the critical damage would have gone down from the pipe gun. Crit chance goes up and the range goes up a lot. That's rough. And that gives a 20% chance to disable robotic enemies. That may have been something I should have been keeping an eye on, but... Alright. Alright. Let's give her this, and maybe we'll upgrade that when we get back to the town. Now this guy, he's kind of all medium range with these weapons that he's got. But that's okay. Let's definitely get the puppeteer one. That's so good, controlling organic enemy. You could turn the tide of combat so easily. Like, just think if I had that for that fight, I would have controlled that third dog, and then we wouldn't have had to deal with that twitch shot. Fire 2 using... Oh. I have to make sure that that is selected, because that also would have been incredibly useful in there. You're invincible for 1 turn. That's super good. But let's give him that extra health boost. That'll be his next big mutation that we'll move to. Yeah, I don't think run and gun is that useful. Twitch shot just seems much better. Passive mutation. 20% of... Oh, pulling bullets out of the air. God, this guy's so cool. Sneak. Okay. And then her, she's only got the 1 as well. Plus... We're sprinting in combat. Okay, cool.
Let's split up. Follow me.
Alright, so that's this area. We've got some good stuff. We gotta go back to the Ark. Sell some stuff. Buy some new stuff, maybe. This area was... I mean, getting the pipe gun out of a box kind of felt like garbage, personally. Like, I don't know if that's supposed to be like a spawn there, or how that works, or if the boxes are, like, guaranteed or not, but that... Oh, wait, really? It just brings me back to the house of... That's right, that's how those work. If I really wanted to do that, I should have just went to the menu and fast traveled. I'm a dummy. That's cool. So those dogs were level 45? I don't remember, actually. This is the House of Bones. We were here. I want to check something, though, now that I've kind of accidentally, you could say, wandered back here. Jeez, wait a minute. Isn't that...
Cover me.
Isn't that the guy that I am currently playing as? I don't think he's supposed to still be up there. I thought we got you down, bruh. I thought we saved you. We saved you from that life of peril. Maybe, probably not. Alright. I want to see if enemies respawned, or if anything, like... there was any real reason to come back to a previous position in the game. Now, I think I've already examined this one time, but one more time wouldn't have been the worst. God, oh, just a pit of bodies, right? That's all it was? Yike arenas. Alright. Back to the zone map. Okay, we've been to the Sea Titan. We've been to all that. We have not been here. So that... and we haven't been... we have been to the Iron Serpent. Okay, maybe that's where we have to go next. We go to the Iron Serpent, and then we go to one of the other 2 locations, see what we have to deal with. Alright, now, let's go over here.
Welcome to the Fix Pit. My name's Delta.
I don't think keeping the gapper is really that important anymore. So, cannot dismantle currently equipped. Oh, it's on ducks. That's right. Let's get rid of that. Alright, we got the 60 points. We can upgrade this to level 2, which will be really nice. Let's do that. Upgrade that sucker to level 2. We might as well... Can this also get to level 2? Ooh, at 30 we can. And then 3... 60. Kind of brutal, kind of brutal. But I do like having the ability, once we go loud, to just end people. Like, sometimes you just need people to just die. And that is something worth having, you know? Just the ability to know, like, okay, we have enough real damage to throw. That's worth it. You know, it's worth knowing that sometimes. I really like to have, like, the stealth damage. So, like, you go in and you're like, we got this, don't worry about it. What's, like, her high-end stuff? It's like, oh, crossbows, like, who cares? Critical hit chance. That's really nice. That's super good, too. That's a lot of money. And, sadly... we just keep taking a lot of damage, so I just need, like, these med kits a lot. I'm just using them like candy, it seems. Go here.
Well, look what the Zone Wolf dragged in.
We got one more of these parts, right? That's pretty good. Increase weapon damage by 1. Just 1 across the board? That's super good. We need that. 2 points for that? No problem. That'll be our next, like, double point upgrade. Will be that right there. But okay. So we cleared out that area. We re-explored another area a little bit. I think we know going forward that we're going to be going down to the Iron Serpent and then splitting off into the other 2 areas. But I don't want this episode to be too long. So let's cut it short here. Sorry that, you know, we had to kind of go back and forth there a little bit. But it was kind of cool to kill those dogs, even though they had the skull above them. So now we may know that some stuff is just... You know what? Hold on one second. Before we go, remember there was like... Was it here? Was it at the Metal Bird? Where did we start? Where did we literally start this game? Was it at the Metal Bird? I can't remember. I can't remember where we absolutely started the game. Let's try this real fast. I just want to see something. Because if you remember in the very beginning of the game, we had to sneak past a group of 2 dudes that were having a I think this was it. I don't know. Yeah, this was it right here. This is the... Oh, geez, level 50. Oh, my God. I now know why we snuck past them. All right. That was a good time, everybody. That's going to be the end of this episode. We're not going to screw with that. Oh, geez. That's where he is. Down there. Hammond, we're coming, buddy. So it is the Iron Serpent, and then when we have level 35, we'll go up there and deal with that. That's probably just another area that we can go to get, you know, a little more experience, a little more stuff to play with. So we're going to pick up the next episode at the Iron Serpent and go right from there. Thank you folks very much for watching. If you like this episode, please leave a like. If you like this content, please consider subscribing. And if you do subscribe, remember to hit the bell so that you know when new videos go up and all my cool stuff happens. So, thank you very much. And as always, I will see you next time.